What's up, y'all? I have been watching Star Wars a lot lately. I didn't watch the last two episodes of Acolyte because it's kind of getting boring, to be real. And I already got a feeling that the sister that wanted to be a Jedi is going to become a Sith. So I'm out. I'm not really interested. But for the first 5 to 6 episodes, I like the show a lot. I like what they did. Episode one, just as good as it was when I was a kid. Episode two, I noticed a lot more now as an adult, watching it and paying attention to the things that I'm seeing. Excuse me, I called my wife and talked to her for 40 minutes about stuff that happened and the visions that were had in episode two. Episode two is a very important Star Wars movie. I think a lot of people need to understand that. And in episode three, I watched halfway through and I was like, I'm supposed to watch the TV show. So I am currently watching the TV show. And I just noticed every opening to the show for each episode is literally just like military propaganda news, like the dialect. It's so cool to me, and the show is so good that 27 minutes feels like 10. Excuse me. Also, we are seeing Yoda in episode one of the Clone Wars show us that he actually is very smart, but I think he's too smart for his own good, especially seeing how Anakin ended up becoming Darth Vader, things of that nature. Because he's very intelligent when he's in the field and when he's teaching. But when he was holding Anakin back along with Mace Windu he doesn't play. Bro got a purple lightsaber for a reason. He does not play. He can be very rigid at times, as we see him, dying in episode three. He's very rigid. But as a fighter, I'm not gonna lie. Him dying the way that he died is just like Anakin had to been on that. Emperor Palpatine had to be. They were definitely like way stronger than they were giving off. Like I knew Anakin was good. I knew. But to see him dismantle them was genuinely like it's crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm weird. I've always liked Hayden Christensen as Anakin. He is one of the best sword fighters in movies, period. Uh, he's absolutely up there with some of the other guys that are great. The guy that's the father from The Witch with the super duper deep voice. Sorry, y'all. I keep yawning. It's early and I'm talking too much, but he's a beast. He's a beast. He knows exactly what he wants to do. I've watched videos about when they were making the game for Star Wars Episode 3 and how his combat style, everything is based off how Hayden Christensen wanted it done because he's a genius. He's a genius. Do you know who else is a genius? Sam Witwer. That man is a GOAT. This man was Star Killer. And now he's Darth Maul. And he and the guy that plays Freddy from Scooby-Doo are the top Star Wars nerds. I don't think there's anybody that's touching them two. They're literally like Henry Cavill when it comes to Warhammer or The Witcher. It's specifically Warhammer. Nobody is touching him. They're just not. But yeah, back on what's that? I'm doing all this. I'm saying all this to say I love Star Wars. I own all the pre-sequel movies except for Han Solo and the last Star Wars movie where Rey dies and then gets brought back to life and then Kylo Ren dies. I don't own that one because I didn't really like it, but I think PlayStation, it came to the PlayStation Store around the time I wasn't buying stuff on the PlayStation Store, so I don't own that one. But I do have the original episode 4, 5, and 6 on VHS. My grandfather has that. And we do have the DVDs for episode 1, 2, and 3. So I own the entirety of the Star Wars movies except for Han Solo, If that one has a steel bookcase, I'll try to find it and buy it. Um, but yeah, I'm telling you guys, Star Wars is really good, man. It's really good. This isn't new. This is 30-year-old news. Earlier than 30, this is like 40-year-old news. Star Wars is really good. It's just great. That being said, people have to understand when George Lucas sold Star Wars, just like how Marvel sold to Disney. It wasn't gonna stay the same. If y'all want old Star Wars, you can read the books, read the comics. I love Legends more than I like the actual canon because it's cooler. And plus, Starkiller is one of my favorite uh, Star Wars characters. He's awesome. He's awesome. He has so much emotion, uh, different reactions to a lot of things. He's not like a normal Sith Lord. He wasn't even a Sith Lord to be real. But yeah, he's awesome. And I've always liked Ahsoka Tano. She's awesome. I've always liked Darth Maul. I loved him because he had a dual sided lightsaber. And even the Inquisitors, right? I like them as well because their lightsaber is just weird. But I think her name is like the ninth sister or the second sister. She was the main villain to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think that's what it's called, y'all. I beat it like 2 years. I beat it again like 2 years ago. I can't remember the name. Anyways, she's awesome. Obviously, you can't touch Darth Vader. Um, or that guy that Darth Vader fought when he beat the brakes off of Darth Vader and made him fall into this pit, and he used droids to make his arm and his leg back. That was an awesome comic, bro. Y'all should go Google and find the name for that and read it. That was awesome. But yeah, Star Wars is awesome. It's always gonna be there with like Lord of the Rings. For me, like Lord of the Rings is awesome. It's just a great story. I bought my wife the entirety of the books, which she told me the books that I bought her are the copies that are based off the movies, not the original. I bought her the leather book collection. They're like this big, and they're like but it was just awesome. And I know she loved The Hobbit, so I bought it. I couldn't find the red book though. I don't think the red book came with that. I know we got three uh, or four Lord of the Rings books and then The Hobbit, but I could not find the red book. I don't even know if that's a real book, but I remember somebody having a lore video about it back in the day. But when it comes to this this nerd stuff, like I've always been with it. Like it's such a big part of me that like it's not even funny. Like it doesn't surprise anybody in my family. But yeah, so as I watch these 7 seasons of Star Wars, so I can hurry up and get to episode 3 and watch that fully again. I'm gonna watch everything in order so I can be able to tell my wife more and more and more. Like she's seen some of the Star Wars movies, but she's more of a Lord of the Rings fan. Like she doesn't really whatever. But yeah, hopefully I can get her into it. My daughter, she'll be 2 soon. I'm gonna put her through the 13 hours of Kingdom Hearts lore video that I put her through when she was like not even 1 years old. Uh, yeah, man, it's awesome. Look, I can't even. I love it so much I can't even formulate the words that I want to say. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of the day. I'm probably gonna post this right now.